Hi everyone, just wanted to invite you to the Thousand-Armed Avalokiteshvara empowerment that we have coming up, who is the Buddha of Compassion. We'll have a special blessing ceremony and then teachings on Buddha nature and how to awaken other people's Buddha nature. And so this involves kind of like 3 steps. The first step is starting to connect with our own potential for becoming enlightened. This is our potential to awaken from the sleep of ignorance and see things as they really are. Once we start to be able to realize this potential inside of ourselves, we'll gain an insight that this is true for everyone else. Everyone has this potential. Everyone has this capacity to wake up. So this is the second step, is realizing once we know our own potential for enlightenment, we can actually start to see everyone has this inside of them. And then thirdly, what we can do is when we start to approach people, we can think of them in the sense of, how can I help the people in my life, my friends, my family, my coworkers? How can I help them wake up? How can I help them awaken from the sleep of ignorance that they're going through? So this is so important, these kind of 3 steps in this world. The first step is so important because many people suffer from low self-esteem, self-hatred, self-criticism, and we have a very limited view of who we can become in this world. So the teachings on Buddha nature, they help us see that our enlightened potential, it's like a jewel in a box. And right now we can only see the box, but inside is that jewel. So inside of us we have this enlightened potential. This uplifts our mind, encourages us, gives us incredible confidence. The second step is important because when we interact with people, we often don't see their enlightened potential. We see them as annoying and irritating and frustrating, and it's just so hard to have positive relationships. We can get irritated so easily. And so once we see this jewel inside of us, this Buddha nature, we start to see that in everyone we meet, and it changes the way we relate to people. Lastly, the third part is so important because this will change the dynamic in interacting with people. With the people that we already have pretty good relationships with, this is nice because we just relate to them from the point of view of asking, how can I help them awaken? How can I help them realize their Buddha nature? And that will change the way that we think about talking to them. Help them work through their problems, the advice that we give, the way that we approach them. But this is even more important with people that we find challenging, who are acting in ways that maybe we don't approve of, or that we disagree with, or that we need to stand up to. If you understand, they have Buddha nature, and you know what? I don't need to go along with what they're saying and what they're doing. I can stand up to them, I can speak my mind, I can say what's right. But I'm doing it from this point of view of, I'm going to help them wake up. That's how I'm going to approach them. That's how I'm going to approach this conflict. What can I say to them that's going to help them realize their own potential? So instead of getting angry and lashing out, we're helping them awaken. And so in this way, our conflicts actually transform from us being defensive and reactive to us having this very constructive approach. You know, sometimes people criticize the mind of love. And they think, you Buddhists talking about love, you're saying that we should just go along with what people want. But real love is giving people not what they think they want, but giving them enlightenment and helping them realize that. That's real love. And that sometimes involves supporting them and nourishing them, and that sometimes involves standing up to them, right? And out of this compassionate place. So anyway, through these 3 points over the weekend, we're going to awaken our own Buddha nature, see that in other people, and learn how to ripen that or give rise to that in everyone we meet. So I hope you can come.